Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Stepping into the box, Lou Brock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is underneath this one. And very quickly, one gone. The next to bat for St. Louis, Orlando Cepeda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Batting third, center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Cespedes. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cespedes going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But Luke Weaver gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he takes strike 3 calls. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And this is caught as he had to go. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In previous duels with DeGrom, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Cespedes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yoenis Cespedes is retired leading off the bottom of the second. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Throw down to second.
2 strikes.
Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jerko.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Out in ninth. Pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Hit out toward second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Cepeda takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Harrison Bader. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Short, hit hard. Right there is Reyes. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off for the Mets.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Back in standing. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. d'Arnaud on at first, nobody out. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
A shortstop, number 7.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Reyes.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Snap throw to first, but he gets back in time. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Here's Jed. Jerko now. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Comes set with the 0-1. Push to the right side. But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Riding in once again, Luke Weaver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Seth Lugo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in and looking for more, Lou Brock, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150 as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. High and deep to right center. Back goes Bruce. Gone!
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Carpenter on third with 2 out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty clear he didn't like it. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Mets go down. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cespedes going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Adrian now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Hansel Robles gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another chance? Luke Weaver, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Rock.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Brock. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Robles rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes is there, and the inning is over. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And a ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short, right to Smith. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Mets nothing. Ready once again, Harrison Bader. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Cespedes is there. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He doubled his last time through.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Popped up. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels. If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now that's popped up. Frazier over to his left, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1, but they're still in front 10-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Cepeda has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Striding in once.
Travis Darno.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Ozzie Smith. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First.
Keith Hernandez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third, and they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Brock. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Ready with the 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Cepeda. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set and the pitch. Runner going in there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Brock at third with 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
Wilmer Flores will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he's set down, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Next up from New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Snap throw from the catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Again down to second. Another try to third.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There is Jerko to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Anthony Swarzak enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Reyes comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Matt Carpenter, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Cespedes. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reyes up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Bullet to second base, a fine play. And that next for the Mets, Michael Conforto, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy.
Sean Gilmartin is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Jerko has it. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. So stepping in, Jay Bruce. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 21.
Mets down to their final out now. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. So a full count now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 13-3 the final score. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead.